Mr. Tyler Perry. Mr. Tyler Perry come off in my office. I just finished watching Divorce in Black with Megan Good, Josh Hartnett. What can I say about this movie? It's another Tyler Perry special, you know. The black man is the villain, and then you're gonna have a light-skinned superhero come to the day. Big light-skinned brother with a lot of muscles and good baby hair still in his head. You know what I'm talking about? That's the script for all the Tyler Perry movies. Even though I don't think Tyler Perry be writing a lot of these movies, especially I don't think Tyler wrote this. I don't think he wrote this. I think a black woman wrote this movie. I hope a black woman wrote this. I hope a man ain't wrote nothing like this. But, you know, I must say that, listen, we got to see a generational curse in full effect. Like, it's not easy to see somebody's family trauma play out like that in live action. You know what I'm talking about? To see somebody go to hell in the flesh. Because that's what happened in this movie. Just to start it out, like, I'm not saying this ain't never happened. I'm not saying it's not a possibility in the diaspora for my Pan-African people. I know it happened to other cultures too in America, but man, when they drug that boy body up out that casket, listen, it didn't do it for me. This one ain't do it for me. I was like, but hey, that's somebody's family trauma that you looking at. Listen, this family, they had a plot of land with a bunch of trailers on it. Everybody in and out of jail, everybody alcoholics, abusers, and this and that. And I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, there's some small towns in America where you have some families who the big bads in them towns. You know what I'm talking about? They don't know Willie. They don't know Thomas. They know them Johnsons. You know what I'm talking about? They know them Williamses. They know families who names loan. Whole family just trouble. And we got the good Christian girl who thought she could fix that baby. And she couldn't fix that baby because he didn't want to be fixed. And that generational curse was stronger than any love that she could ever have for that man. Now, all jokes aside, all muscle-bound, light-skinned dudes with good baby hair in their head, jokes aside, that man went through a lot of stuff to get that woman. He deserved everything that come to him as far as Megan Good, who ain't no god doggone good. He deserved it all because, listen, he done got jumped by the family, ended up in the hospital. These folk done popped her daddy, jumped her daddy. He still sold up to save the day. He in the bed after he done finally got that thing. She done put that thigh out on that boy. Done put that thing on that boy. Megan was good that day until her ex-husband done broke in this man's house to put paws on him. Luckily, he was a overly muscular, light-skinned dude. He was able to handle himself, the bad superhero that's in all the Tyler Perry movies. And he was able to acquit himself quite nicely. You know what I'm talking about? But, all jokes aside, let me get serious for a second. Let me get serious. One thing that was hard to watch about this movie is that you got to see, like I said, you got to see trauma and generational curses play out in real time. But just to be a man with a daughter and sisters and aunts, cousins, etc. Not saying I don't worry about the me and my family, but just to be the protective type of guy and to know that somebody you care about who might be a little bit more vulnerable than other people would be with a man that's beating on her and spitting on her and talking to her crazy, and she feel like she got to stick it out because she got to be a good wife or a good girl, and she got to heal him from where he broke, and the whole time she's suffering from depression, anxiety, and really her life is in danger the whole time, and she never say nothing. She never say nothing. She just go through that because she think that's what she's supposed to do. I know it's easier said than done. It's easy to tell somebody to leave and walk away from something, but listen, let me calm down, because you can't be everybody's hero. You can't help nobody that want to be helped. You can't save nobody that don't want to be saved. But that was just hard to watch. Like when her mama found that paper and she wrote down all them things that man had done to her, you know, I mean, that was meant to be right there. The mama was meant to find it, because, baby, you've been over there living in hell. You've been suffering. And it just, I couldn't imagine just reading it. My daughter having a paper, this man spits on me, beats me, talk to me, can do. I couldn't imagine reading that. I'm finna up the 40. I'm up in the 40. You know what I'm talking about? I'm getting the switch. I'm switch boy. Kill squad in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going out like her daddy did, except I ain't getting shot in the leg and getting beat, because I'm going to be more aware. I'm going to scope the scene like Meatball be saying. You know, I'm going to fill them out. You know what I'm talking about? I'm handling business. Cause you put your hands on mine, you got to go. I'm taking you out. I'm willing to do the 30 to life for it. You hear me? But just to watch that all seriousness, like I said, that was hard to watch. Just to know that people really do go through stuff like that, and in their head, I think it's like Stockholm syndrome. I don't know if they form in their mind that it's my job to do this. I did something I deserve to be in this, or they just be like, I just can't do better than him or better than her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just women go through that. It's men that's suffering in disgusting, toxic relationships with dysfunctional, evil people. Like, some people just ain't meant to be fixed in this life. Some people just ain't meant to be fixed in this life. You got to leave it up to God. I get back with you, know what I'm talking about. I get back with you, baby girl, know what I'm talking about. But man, this movie right here, I give it. I'm not gonna go too hard on Tyler Perry. I'm kind of appreciative that the Bays brothers be the heroes in Tyler Perry movies, if I must say myself. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to TP for that. I don't know what his fetish is, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to that, but I give this movie for an Amazon Prime movie. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an 8. I can't give it 10 out of 10. I seen y'all glazing over there. Y'all going too far. The movie not a 10 out of 10. It's a decent movie as far as Tyler Perry standards. I understand why it's on Amazon Prime and it wasn't at the movies. Quit glazing. Enjoy yourself. Then again, I'm talking to people who love everything that come on Tubi. Not to knock Tubi. I'm just saying. But this movie right here, it's worth the watch. It's worth the watch. And even though some of the stuff is unfathomable to the mind and it's crazy, it's like stuff like this has really happened as far as bodies being taken and funerals being interrupted or violence. It's done happen, y'all. Just know that this really be happening in people's families. You know what I'm talking about? Junior! Divorce in Black.